uh, they really got off to that hot start shooting the threes. Can you just talk about defensively? What was going on there with you guys, and just it looked like you guys were getting to the shooter as like you usually do.
No, I would agree with that. Just sometimes you just don't have an explanation. I wish I knew why. I might have stopped it. It just seemed like we were a step slow all night, especially getting out to those shooters. And I think they were shooting 28% or 29% from the three, something like that, going into the game, and they made 11 of them. But usually in a game like that, for them, that's kind of what they had to do is, make a bunch of threes. And for us, we just didn't look like we were playing Cougar basketball tonight. In no form or fashion. We had some guys that, DeJon obviously played pretty good, but some guys didn't play good. But, on our bench, Reggie was really the only guy who came off the bench, played good. Jamon played like a freshman. We have some other guys just their game struggled. I don't think Quentin was trusting his foot yet. I thought he struggled against SMU. But at the end of the day, you know what it is? It comes down to the coach, man. The coach has got to do a better job of getting his team ready to play. I didn't, and I have to stand up and say, you know what? You got to do a better job in these situations. You always point the finger at yourself and think about, what could I have done better? And this one will haunt me for a while. Hats off to Joe, Coach Dooley, East Carolina. It's a great win for them, great for their program, great for Joe and his staff. They deserve to win the game. Very rarely do we get out competed or another team play harder than us, or we hang our hat on being tough, but we weren't any of those things tonight. And obviously that responsibility comes back to the coach.
We're going to Chris Gardner, Houston Round Ball Review. Chris, go ahead, please.
Coach, obviously ECU played well, deserved to win the game in your opinion. What do you say to the team? You take ownership for it as a coach. What's your message to your team right now?
They'll find out. I'm not going to tell you.
I was going to say kind of enough said right there.
Yeah.
Are there any other questions for Coach Joseph? Go ahead, please, sir.
Kelvin, given the performance, I know, and I hate to ask you this so soon, I know what you kind of had alluded to what might be the plan for Saturday. You feel like now you need to get some of the guys, the regulars, in a game now to
Too soon to answer that. It's a fair question. But making decisions after your emotions are high is never the time to do that. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll go to Mark Berman, please. Mark, go ahead.
Kelvin, I hope you don't mind this question. It's not about pertaining to the game per se, but Chris Dial at Our Lady of the Lake talked about what you mean to him, what you meant to him some years ago. He says you probably won't even remember it, but you reached out to him when he was getting as he put it, his brains beat in high school, and you gave him some encouragement, told him to hang in there. You had a big impact. What does that mean to you to have that kind of impact on young coaches as you go through your career?
You're right. It's probably not the time to ask that, but everybody goes through tough times, and everybody needs to pick me up. I probably need one right now too, but we'll be all right. Coaches are coaches. When you're winning, things are going great, and when you lose a game like this, You know, it hurts. I think I'm more disappointed than I am anything else. Records and all that stuff that people talk about, that's on them. I don't care about that stuff. We're down here in this grind going through this. It's a long season. If it was easy, what we've accomplished up to this point has been tremendous. We didn't become a bad team tonight. We just gave a poor effort tonight. And that's something that comes back to me. I got to fix it.